Yo guys, what is up? Real American Josh here, and I'm here with the final game-by-game predictions for the NFL season. And I'm doing the Cardinals now, so let's get right into it. I'm also including the NFC West final standings here, and then at the end of the video will be the NFC playoffs. And obviously, I'm gonna do a separate video like detailing the whole playoffs. All right, and then who I think is gonna win the Super Bowl, but let's get right into it. So the Cardinals, they drafted Josh Rosen. They also have Sam Bradford on the roster. I believe Josh Rosen will be a week one starter. He was the most pro-ready quarterback coming out of the draft. He's a week one starter. All right. He is. He just is. All right. All right, and they still have Larry Fitzgerald. Larry is still a beast even at his old age. You know, but like their receiving core suffered quite a bit though. They lost John Brown. They lost Jerron Brown. Like they better hope Britton Golden can do something. But basically, yeah, it's still I think they'll still be okay. They'll be okay on offense, not great. Defensively, they suffered quite a bit with the loss of Tyrann Mathieu. All right, their defense is not amazing, but I think Hassan Reddick this year, I think he can take a step forward. I mean, at least that's what we're hoping for. He can take a step forward. I think he's in his third year now. My mind went blank. I can't remember crap, guys. I'm yeah, I'm not good at this, but oh my god, this is a disaster. 2 minutes in, and this is a disaster. All right, the Cardinals start off the season at home against the Redskins, and this is a 21-17 loss. And then the next week on the road at the Rams, rookie Josh Rosen just struggles on the road, 34-13 loss. Then at home against the Bears, they lose to a very talented Bears team, 31-20. So the Cardinals are off to a 0-3 start, so they're not looking good. But then what happens? A 24-20 win over the Seahawks at home. Back-to-back games on the road at the 49ers, it's a 24-14 victory. And on the road at the Vikings, it's a 23-17 victory. But then at home against the Broncos on Thursday Night Football, it's a 23-15 victory. So all of a sudden they're 4-3. But then it starts with a 34-15 loss to the 49ers. On the road at the Chiefs, they lose 27-20. At home against the Raiders, it's a 31-20 loss. At the Chargers, it's a 31-17 loss. At the Packers, it's a 28-20 loss. So 5 straight losses. They followed that up with a 20-17 win over the Lions, but they closed out the season with a 24-6 loss to the Falcons, a 28-6 loss to the Rams, and a 38-17 loss to the Seahawks. So not their final record's 5-11. Not a great record for the Cardinals at all. So the final NFC West standings, the Rams win the division at 10-6. Not as good as many people had them going though. The Seahawks, second place at 8-8. The third place 49ers go 7-9. The fourth place Cardinals go 5-11. So Josh Rosen, he'll be okay in his rookie season, but he's still a rookie, and the Cardinals don't have an amazing roster. Their line's not great. David Johnson returns. That's going to be a plus for the Cardinals. But other than that, I think David Johnson can have a good season. Larry Fitzgerald will have a good season. And Josh Rosen, he'll have a decent rookie season, but he might still throw, 16, 20 interceptions, something like that. He might throw 22, 23 touchdowns, 20 picks, something like that. But anyways, the NFC playoffs line up like this. The Vikings clinched the number 1 seed in the NFC playoffs. Number 2 seed would be the Eagles. The number 3 seed is the Panthers, and the number 4 seed is the Rams. So those are your all your divisional winners. The Rams are a 4 seed, which is disappointing considering they're projected as a 1 or 2 seed. The 5 seed, of course, is the Saints, but that 6 seed, it came down to the Falcons and Packers. The Packers held the tiebreaker over the Falcons if they didn't win that final game. But the Falcons managed to beat the Buccaneers in the final week of the season and clinch that number 6 seed. So I'm sorry, Packers, but you guys just did not make the playoffs. You know, like, I would have rather seen the Packers in the playoffs, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So it starts off with the 6 seed Falcons against the 3 seed Panthers. The Falcons grab a 21-17 victory on the road at the Panthers, and that is a really impressive victory for the Falcons. Like, really, extremely impressive. The Falcons winning that game. And then it comes down to Rams and Saints, and overall the Rams beat the Saints 31-21. So the Saints, I believe they did beat the Rams earlier in the year. No, they actually lost to them, but the Saints failed to get revenge in the playoffs. So then, the 1 seed Vikings battling the 6 seed Falcons, and I got the Vikings blowing the Falcons out 38-14. And then the 2 seed Eagles, 4 seed Rams. The Eagles once again blow out the Rams 31-13. So it comes down to the Eagles and Vikings in the NFC Championship, and overall the Eagles prevail with a 38-35 victory. And the NFC champ is the Eagles. So the Super Bowl will be between the Eagles and Jaguars. Watch my next video to find out who I think wins the Super Bowl. Real American Josh out. Peace.